Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. Today we're looking at Joff's team, his Gameweek 4 review. Joff, take us through it, mate. You're 79 points, just well done.
Cheers, thank you. Yeah, and currently sitting at 6K, which I'm pretty happy about. Made the 2 transfers this week. It was sad to see my boy Harry Kane go, but greener pastures with Sergio Aguero getting his basically a hat trick. Anyway, can we call it that? Is that all right with you? You cool with that?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, thank you. So captaining Big Surge, which was good. But all starting at the back, Adrian in goal. I was happy. I drafted him into the wildcard team. Yeah, he's a steal for 4.5. They're going to keep some cleans. It's going to happen. So I was pretty happy he kept his clean sheet. Or at least I recuperated some of the points because I'm lacking defense, as everyone can see. There's not much quality, let's say, anyway. But Dinier's quality.
You've got away with it this week, mate. You got Kelly getting you 6 points. Probably the last game he plays all season. But, he ended up, parting gift for you, 6 points. So that's good. You got Soyuncu in there. Obviously, Dinya, that's your only premium defender. So at least you've held on to one premium defender.
Yeah, I've got to be happy with Dinya getting his late assist as well and getting a cheeky bonus. But look, now that obviously Laporte's out, Otamendi could find his way in there if I downgrade one of the City players to someone, if it happens. But for the time being, Dinya, I think I'm going to have to keep faith with him. He's got 2 assists this season. He's looked dynamic as well. He's looked really good down that left wing. Moving on to the midfield. De Bruyne did his thing. Finally, we've seen what De Bruyne can do in front of goal, which, he just got a cheap tap in, but at the same time, he can score goals, Like, he's someone that we've all got to keep an eye on. He's going to be very, very dangerous this season. I could see him getting some probably record points this season. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, I agree. I was tossing up between Sterling and De Bruyne at the start of the season, and as it's turned out, De Bruyne's literally 1 point behind Sterling as it stands right now. So I think owning both is probably ideal. Owning both with Aguero like you have in your team, that's a bit crazy, but so far so good. I can't fault you there. De Bruyne definitely, he's a steal. He's still sitting at 9. Is he up? Is he going up to 9.6 yet? He's around that 9.5, 9.6 mark. So he's great. He's a must own, I think, this season.
I think he's even more. I think he's like 9.7 now.
Okay, he's up there.
Yeah, he's 9.7 now. So I feel like, look, I don't know about I'm going to keep these 3 City for a while. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's something that I want to put out there because it is a bit crazy like this. But for the time being, I'm going to see how this goes. But having all your funds invested into City assets like that, it's a bit crazy and it might not last. But for the time being, I'm going to ride this wave. Hopefully it continues because they've got Norwich away next game week. So there's going to be goals there. Norwich love to concede. So I'm looking forward to that anyway. But so looking at the rest of the midfield, Salah, he got his assist. He hit the post. He could have done something which would have been nice, but wasn't to be. But Mason Mount, Canwell, Sterling didn't do his thing, but shit happens, you move forward. But I'm finishing up with Big Surge up front, did his business up there, 2 goals and assist. I threw the armband on him. I was just thinking, you know what? This could be the last time that Sergio gets a guaranteed 90 minutes because Jesus was out injured or whatever happened to Jesus. So I was thinking, you know what? Just throw the armband on him, see what he can do. He did his thing. Just give him 90, Pep. Can you imagine if he was given 90 minutes every single game week, then he'd be legitimately Harry Kane, except in Manchester City. Can you imagine that? Like with the enslavement of Harry Kane, he just gets whipped for the 90. We'd love to see it. I'm sure Aguero wants to play 90. Every time he like mopes off, oh shit. Here we go again.
Can you imagine Aguero with a Wesley Snipes type? Can you imagine? Yeah, of course. If Aguero got 90 minutes week in, week out, he'd be a must-own. The guy would be, 40 goals a season. He'd be breaking records. But it's not going to happen, man. They're going to be in Champions League. They're going to play all the bullshit cup competitions. Even though Aguero won't play them, he will play Champions League. So he's going to get rotated. It's going to happen. It was the perfect storm, you bringing him in this week. Perfect time to bring him in.
Yeah.
Jesus' injury, right before an international break. Aguero's not going on an international break. So it worked out perfectly. Captain him at home to Brighton. Excellent move, man. I can't fault you at all. But I think long term, it's you will be taking out Aguero soon. I can see that happening because we saw. Even though he has scored in every game, we saw at the start of the season he's getting hooked. Same as last season. We know this pattern. It's gonna continue to emerge, especially with Champions League coming up. And they've only got 2 strikers, man. So they got Jesus and Aguero. That's it. So you can't. It's just not going to happen, man.
Well, I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna ride the wave for as long as it lets me. You know what I mean? Because and that could be like for 10 to 12 to 15 game weeks. You know what I mean?
Right.
You never know. He could basically, he could be getting enough points as he did last season within the 60 minutes before he got hooked. You know what I mean? Like he just did enough last season. He get his goal, 2 bonuses, 8 points, get hooked. You know what I mean? So he's just doing enough. He's giving you enough, which. For his price point this season, is it enough? But for me, like I said, I've got to give him a chance. I need to.
Yeah, but, absolutely. I mean, if you look at their upcoming fixtures, Norwich at home, Watford away, Everton away, Wolves at home, Crystal Palace away, those next 6, you can see Serge scoring in all of them. So, he is a good buy. I look at your team and I can see the sacrifices that have been made to. You can see it because you have to start one of Kelly, Peters, or Lundstrom. You have to. Campbell has to play every game. He's got City next week. Yeah, not the best thing. Pookie obviously got to play every game, which is fine. Pookie can play every game except for City. You wouldn't want to play him against City.
No.
And then obviously you've only got Digne at the back line who's going to maybe deliver assist. Attacking potential. Otherwise, the rest of your back line, there's no attacking potential in there at all.
Oh, there is a little bit though, man. There is a little bit. Peters has got he's got 2 assists this season. Soondra's already got an assist. Yeah, it's not as if that's why I'm a big advocate. I love the cheap defenders because you never know. Like Soontra for 4.5 million for a Leicester starter, it's a no-brainer. Leicester's had a good start to the season. They're not keeping many clean sheets, I know, but they will. I feel like they will. They're building to something. And same as with Peters as well. I think Burnley's going to be staunch at the back. Like I'm going to have Pope and Peters eventually. Like I'm sure that Adrian, once Alisson comes back, Adrian will find his way out of my team. But yeah, I mean, look, it's I see your point, and you've always played this game this way. Me, I like to, if you've got value players in positions that you can, manifest some strength, some premium players, do it. You know what I mean? But it's about what everyone wants to really feel and stuff. I know what I feel with this, and I know that it can work. So
yeah, I can just see there is going to be weeks where, for example, Aguero doesn't carry your team like he did this week. If Aguero gets 6 points this week, all of a sudden, you drop half your score nearly because Aguero's only scored 1 goal. So, relying so heavily on so limited players, the numbers don't add up. Every now and then, your lucky star's going to shine and a week like this, but it doesn't happen every week, your luck does turn on you. So, but obviously your team's strong. Not a lot of people have as many premiums as you do. That's one advantage of it. But like I said, the sacrifices made. I've tried to. I've looked at a wildcard team with Aguero in it, and I'm just like, no, that's not for me. But for you, it's working. So keep it up.
Don't worry, I will. We play, like I said, it's something that anyone's watching this. Everyone can choose the way they play the game. This has been the way that I've played this game my whole life, and this is how I played a couple of seasons, probably about 10 years ago, and I got a top 2K finish twice in back-to-back seasons, and this is exactly how I played back then. I know the game's changed since then, and there's a lot more premium defenders that are doing damage, like TAA. TAA hasn't existed, you know what I mean? That guy's a beast, but it's something that, obviously, while there's no clean sheets, I'm going to take advantage of old school system Joff, which seems to be working this season. But obviously, just being open-minded, you never know. Basically, you never know what can happen, and be ready for some premium defender that just shines through. Like TAA, man, like he's someone that he could find his way into my team. Like I've even looked at getting rid of Mount and making it happen. So we'll see what happens anyway in the future. That's pretty good anyway. That sums up my Game Week 4, and stay tuned because Mick's Game Week 4 review is going to be coming up shortly. Hopefully it's on one of these buttons over here. But if you like this video, guys, please like, and if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you shortly. And as we say at FPL Take the Hit,
always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
See you later, guys.